Hello and welcome to my channel, New Yarn, New Yarn. I would like to share with you an afghan that I made out of a yarn from Michaels. It's from their own brand, Loops and Threads. And I wanted to try this particular yarn after making the Martha Stewart coming home poncho out of Lion Brand Homespun yarn, because I fell in love with homespun yarn and it's very hard to get where I live. So I thought I would try the Michaels version of it because I read online it was almost a dupe. So what are my thoughts on it? Well, I don't think it's as nice as the homespun. I'm sorry to say that, but I did make an afghan out of it and I want to share that with you. I did a chevron stitch, which was very easy. I highly recommend it. Yarnspirations has an ultimate guide to chevron blankets, so that's a good link to start with, but I will also try to find the actual pattern I used. So without further ado, let me show you the blanket I made. Here we go. And as I was working on it, I really didn't like it. But this was my way of trying the colors and the yarn. So as I was working with it, I felt it was like, this may sound strange, but it was kind of squeaky as I worked with it. And I was enjoying the process of crocheting because that's just fun. But I just thought I wouldn't like the finished product because the yarn was squeaky. But I put this really cool border on. Where did I get this border? I don't know. I love it. As soon as I put this border on the afghan, it transformed the afghan, well, it's a lapghan really. It transformed it into something that I kind of fell in love with. And, you know, when I'm sitting watching TV, this is the one. This is the one I'm using. I don't know, there's something about it. So even though I didn't think I liked the yarn, as a finished product, it actually, it's really cozy to sit with. So as I go through the colors here, this one at the top is gems. The one below that is, well, that's Rose Garden or Rose. The one below that is actually a homespun called Parfait. I stuck that in there because I didn't have enough of the loops and threads to make a big enough lapghan. So I needed to throw one extra, and I wanted to see how the homespun was compared to the loops and threads right next to each other. And the homespun is a little softer, but once it's all done, you really can't tell. And this color below the homespun, I don't know, it's either Rose or Rose Garden. And then this wonky one, I kind of think of it as a unicorn, but it's called Dusty Sky, but to me it's unicorn. And the one below the unicorn, right here, this is linen. And sorry, when I'm calling this unicorn, it's actually Dusty Sky. And for the border, I used a yarn that I've been using for almost every afghan I've been making because it's a really neutral color. And it's usually pretty nice to work with, and it comes in a really big skein. I have noticed though that the consistency of the yarn can be different from one skein to the next. One was quite smooth and the next was a little bit fluffier, which I didn't enjoy. I enjoy when I don't have fluff flying off of the yarn as I'm working. It's called Colorcraft from Michaels. It's a loops and threads, and it is the shade linen. And it is also the same yarn that I used in my Biddy Stripes Pink Lemonade afghan that I posted a video about a couple of days ago. So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to share this afghan with loops and threads and to share my thoughts on whether it is as nice as Homespun by Lion Brand. I don't think it is, but it's still okay. If you find it squeaky when you're working with it, I think you'll probably still enjoy the finished product because I'm definitely enjoying mine. It is a little different than homespun, really. Homespun is silkier and this has more weight to it, I would say, and is a little, you know, not as silky. So just wanted to share, and more afghans to come. More crochet to come, more thoughts on crochet and crochet hooks, and I'm thankful to crochet for changing my life since it came back into my life in November, and one thing has led to another, and I'm so thankful for it. It's been a gift. Anyway, Thank you.